Okay guys, it's now time for another 2014 edition of my VHS collections. Excuse me, just burped there. And this time we're going to do my Disney VHS Collection 2014 edition, which it has been updated quite a bit. I got 25 clamshells, 8 slip covers, and 3 tapes without cases, so this might take, and this is definitely going to take more than one part, so let's get started with this. First one is the 1997 VHS of Johnny Tremaine, the saga of the Revolutionary War. It's part of the Great American Legends series, Walt Disney Film Classics. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And excellent Disney film, says Leonard Maltin of 1997 Movie and Video Guide. This movie's from the 50s, I think 1957. It's got Hal Stallmaster as Johnny Tremaine, also has Luana Patton, Jeff York, Sebastian Cabot, Dick Bamer, and that's all this. This is rated G and running time is 80 minutes. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date is November 12th, 1997. I remember watching this movie in 8th grade American history, and it was a good movie, so I'll have to give this film another watch, see if my opinion changes or not. Next up is the 1992 VHS of one of my favorite Disney movies, 101 Dalmatians. The film itself is from 1961. Here's the front, spine, and the back. Great storytelling. On a scale of 1 to 10, this film gets 101, says Good Morning America. Rated G, and it's 79 minutes. Here's the tape with the ink label. And the print date is January 26, 1992. So, about 23 days, this tape will be turning 22 years old. But 101 Dalmatians is still one of my favorite Disney films. I enjoy it a lot. Next up is another one of my favorite Disney films, 1997 VHS of The Jungle Book. It's the 30th anniversary limited edition, and it's THX certified. Memorable music, imaginative adventures, a treat for all ages, says Dixie Watley of WCVB TV, ABC Boston. And it says here, includes free music of the Jungle Book songbook. This didn't come with that because I got this at a Salvation Army. And it's got a behind-the-scenes featurette at the end, which is about 15 minutes long. I've seen that before. And it's not too bad. And it's rated G, and running time is 78 minutes. Here's the ink label. The print date is September 13th, 1997. But I always enjoy The Jungle Book. Definitely in my favorites. Next up, I got the 1996 VHS of The Love Bug, a 1968 film. It's part of the Walt Disney Family Film Collection. And this is the debut of Herbie. And this is rated G, and it's 108 minutes. Yeah, the only Herbie movie I've seen is the recent Herbie movie, Herbie Fully Loaded, with the troublemaker Lindsay Lohan. Print date is June 27th, 1996. Printed 4 days after one day after my sister's 4th birthday. Next up is the 1996 VHS of the Aristocats. Films from 1970. This is, of course, the first movie that they produced after Walt Disney's death. Bursting at the seams with rib-tickling fun, says Entertainment Today. And this is rated G, 79 minutes. And clamshell's not in very good condition. Here's the sticker label. And the print date is March 27th, 1996. Still, love the Aristocats. Great movie. Next up, Herbie Rides Again, which is the second Herbie film. Once again, part of the Walt Disney Family Films collection in a 1996 VHS. And it's rated G and it's 88 minutes. This is a 1970 film. Yeah, I'm going by in order when these were released theatrically. Ink label. Print date is June 27, 1996. Same print date as my Love Bug VHS. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, sorry. My legs are hurting while I'm doing this, so let me stretch out a little bit. Alright, next up is The Great Muppet Caper. This is a 1993 VHS. Here's the spine, the back. And it's got special appearances by John Cleese, Robert Morley, Peter Ustinov, and Jack Warden. Also stars Charles Grodin and Diana Rigg. This is rated G and it's 98 minutes. I enjoy this one myself. One of my favorite Muppet movies of all time. Here's the ink label. Print date is December 16th, 1992. But all the content and everything on here is from 1993. So, there you go. Next up is the very last title in the Walt Disney Classics lineup, The Fox and the Hound. Here's the spine and the back. This is a 1994 VHS. Superior, a landmark Disney film, says Joel Siegel, Good Morning America. Rated G, and this is 83 minutes. And I love Fox and the Hound. This film's in one of my favorites, ink label. Print date is January 3rd, 1994, so this tape turned 20 years old today. That's awesome. Alright. Next I have the 1992 VHS of The Great Mouse Detective. This film's pretty enjoyable. Here's the spine and the back. It's magic, says Joel Siegel of ABC TV. 2 thumbs up, says Siskel and Ebert. Rated G and 74 minutes. Ink label. The print date is April 28th, 1993. So, it's a little later than 1992. Oh, hold on. The tape is messing up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Next up, I got the 1994 VHS of D2 The Mighty Ducks. I also have the first and the third Mighty Ducks film. I'll show the third one later. And the first one, too. Twice as many laughs as the original, says Jeffrey Lyons of Sneak Previews. And this has Emilio Estevez, who's in the first film, this film, and the last film. The trilogy, I guess you could say. D2 rates an A, says 60-second preview. and it's rated PG, and it's 107 minutes. And this is by far my favorite Mighty Ducks movie. This is the one where they compete for they're part of Team USA in the Junior Goodwill Games. Here's the ink label. The print date is July 15th, 1994. Yep, there you go. D2 the Mighty Ducks. And next up, I got the 1995 VHS of Angels in the Outfield with Danny Glover, Tony Danza, and Christopher Lloyd. A flat-out wonderful movie, says Gene Shalit at the Today Show. And this is one of Disney's best sports films. I have to agree with that. It's how a lot of people claim it. Funny and irresistible, a dream of a hit, says the Movie Minute. And rated PG, and it's 103 minutes. Here's the ink label. Print date is February 21st, 1995. And yeah, I enjoy this film a lot. And next up, I have the 1996 VHS of Gordy, the talking pig who made it big. Kids will squeal over Gordy, says Roger Ebert of Chicago Sun-Times. Now, this movie was released before Babe was. They were both theatrically released in 1995. Charming. And Charlotte's Web meets Forrest Gump, says Boston Phoenix. Now, overflowing with goodwill and genuine affection, says Seattle Weekly. And this is rated G, and it's 90 minutes. Now, this movie was released before Babe was, but both this and Babe were released theatrically in 1995. And Babe is a Universal film and not a Disney film, but between Gordy and Babe, I have to say Babe was better. Babe is a whole lot better than this, but this is still a good movie that I seem to enjoy. Here's the ink label. Print date is October 14th, 1995. And also, country singer Doug Stone appears in this movie. He's a pretty good country singer. You guys should check out some of his music. He actually sings one of his real songs in this movie. A couple of them, actually, I should say. And I'll show you guys one more VHS tape and then we'll stop here. This is the 1996 VHS of The Big Green from the creators of Angels in the Outfield. Another funny sports film I seem to enjoy. The whole family's gonna love The Big Green, says American Urban Radio Network, and I have to agree with that. And I love this movie too. Rated PG and running time's 100 minutes. And this has a Stand By Me music video at the beginning performed by Timon and Pumbaa, based off the movie Stand By Me, which is a really good movie. I need to get that soon. Ink label. Printed on December 10th, 1995. But Big Green's a funny movie. Check it out if you can. And that's going to do it for part 1 of my Disney VHS Collection 2014 edition. I'll be back for part 2 shortly, so stay tuned for that.